Hi, I'm Diana Cole, sitting here in my yard on Baker Street, and I'd like to read two poems for you. The first is called Quarantined Patient Number 19. The flowers, fed up with winter lockdown, force their way past steeples, sentinels of social distancing. This is their time of year to cluster, breathe all over each other and the earth. This is the time for bees to close in and nose down, a drand at the carpal lip, a cling of yellow grain shed into a corolla nodding nearby, and all of us susceptible. Spongy spots, rot and mold, cloudy wing, foul brood, paralysis, fever, dry cough, loss of taste, the flower, the bee, and I, spreading bland honey on toast. On my table, a vase of 8 tulips, each black stamen packed with pollen, ready to carry a genetic bomb into my neighbor's garden if I open the window to breathe. I know we're all anxious to get back to travel, and for many of us to do that, we have to get on an airplane. But I hope you remember what it's like to take the red-eyed special coast to coast. It's a kind of hell. A takeoff on Dante. If today he wanted a ticket to hell, the poet would be ascending on JetBlue, Flight 222, flying over the States at 3 a.m. to meet the sun, losing an hour over Kansas, another over Indiana. High in frigid altitudes, he'd find us frozen up to our necks in narrow rows. Arms, legs bent, we stare at seatbacks with small screens, pitching sunrooms, vacuums, yesterday's news reeling over and over. Blasted air vent, those thin black shields that bind across my eyes. I cannot shut out the drab interior, the whinge of the engine. Every shift brings me up against a thigh, a sweaty arm, the river of forgetfulness way out of reach. But the worst torment is yet to come. One by one, the overhead lamps blink out as heads loll against crumpled blue pillows. I hate every one of those who sleep, especially my lover, his mouth gaping, his little gasps for air. Craning over my strapped body, wide-eyed and wearied, I gnaw on dry ration, pretzels, nuts, blue chips. Finally, a slit of light under the shade, and a host of red-eyed Virgils coming by with warm, wet towels. And yes, the now redeemed Dunkin' Donuts coffee.